Once the child is 2.5 years old, you can start with writing. All right. Once the child is 2.5 year old, you can start with writing, because that is ideally the best age to put your child into play school. Okay. Once the child is 2.5 years. Now I will tell you, there might be so many parents out there who don't know where to start, right? So before you start teaching alphabet, it is very important for you all to teach the strokes. All right, strokes and curves. We have 5 strokes and 5 curves, total 10. So let me show you what they are and how you have to let your child practice that. You should always, if you have a preschooler at home, you should have a A4 size paper bundle at home. All right. So, dear parents, for those who are coming to my channel for the first time, we have online live preschool classes for kids. On my channel, you have my phone number there. You can WhatsApp me for more details. And we also have a phonics class for 3 months. Okay, so you can just ping me if you are interested in joining your kids to our school. All right. And here now I am going to show you some worksheets for toddlers who are of 2.5 year old. Okay, I know now there are so many parents who are very excited about teaching their kids something before they are getting into a preschool, right? So if you can make sure your kids are learning these 10 strokes before getting into a preschool, your job will be very easy once they get into the school. Okay, so let me show you the 10 strokes today. Look here, dear parents, this is the first worksheet, standing line. We call it standing line. So this is how you have to give worksheets to your kids. Now I'm going to explain to you 10 strokes. So how many days you should ideally take to make sure your child will learn this is, each and every stroke you should take 1 week. So in the initial days you can give them a marker also, because I know it is very difficult for them to hold a pencil. For a child to hold properly, they should have a good pencil grip. That is a different concept, I will explain to you in the next class. So the first stroke is standing line. This is sleeping line, sleeping line, sleeping line. So we are teaching the child the starting point and the ending point. That is very important. Did you ever observe that kids will generally start scribbling? There is no starting and end point ideally, correct? But then when you draw like this, then it is understood. You have to explain to them, this is the start, this is the end, you should not go beyond this. Then they will understand. Acha, okay, fine, since she gave it start and stop, I have to start here and stop here. Okay, this is for absolute beginners, 2.5 year old kids. Okay, this is what you have to teach them. So this worksheet, for before you just go and rush and buy books, this is what you have to do. We don't need books at this early age. We need lots of practice in A4 size papers like this. Okay, then slanting line. See, you have to give dotted lines like this. This is a slanting line pattern, this is another slanting line pattern, and this is a crooked line. So now that we have finished 5 types of line patterns. See, standing line pattern, first 1 week. Second week, sleeping line pattern. Third week, slanting line patterns. Fourth week, another slanting line. Fifth week, crooked line. So ideally, it will take about a month for a absolute beginner child to understand about lines. All right. So once you are done with this, then you have to move on to the second type of strokes. We call it curve strokes. This is called line strokes, and the second type of strokes we call curve strokes. Look here, these are the curve strokes. These are the 5 curve strokes we have. Okay, these are the 5 curve strokes we have: left curve, right curve, up curve, down curve, circle. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 curve strokes that we have to give to a child to trace. Okay, so line strokes is over. 5 line strokes, 5 types of line strokes, 5 types of curve strokes. Then after these 10 strokes are over, now you have to explain them writing letters. You want your child to write letter A. After this, you should give them instructions to write letter A like this, like this. Letter formation you have to show to them, and then give them dotted here patterns. Now, I want you to create a worksheet like this for your kids and then ask them to write. What will you tell them? Draw a left slanting line, a right slanting line, and a sleeping line. Which letter is this? A. A. Can you all repeat it after me? Letter A. How do you teach letter B? Standing line, right curve, right curve. B. Same, you have to do this worksheet with them for 1 week again. Again, yes, once you are done with the curves and strokes, it depends upon the frequency of your child, how quickly they are learning. Then left curve, C. Standing line, right curve, D. One standing line, three sleeping lines, E. One standing line, one sleeping line, one more sleeping line makes letter F. Curve, standing line, G. One standing line, one standing line, one sleeping line makes letter H. One standing line, one sleeping line on the top, one sleeping line, and this is how you have to teach them alphabet first. Once your child understands writing alphabets, little bit of alphabets, then you have to teach them numbers. Before you teach them numbers, you must have already taught them numbers orally 1 to 10. You must have already taught them counting also 1, 2, and all. Otherwise, they'll get confused between numbers and alphabet again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have to teach them how to write number 1, and you have to do that only after you have finished teaching them a set of alphabet. Okay, so parents who are interested in enrolling your kids to our online classes, you can just WhatsApp us. I have given you the details there. We also have online phonics classes, so parents who are interested for phonics can also register. We have a 3 months phonics course in which we make sure the child will learn to read the storybooks of their age relevant storybooks only. Okay, so that's all for today. Maybe I'll see you again in the next class. Till then, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you again, parents. Bye.